This is a super hardcore hide-and-seek contest. 6 players will be in this hospital, competing in a game of hide-and-seek. Stick it out to the end to win $100,000. Conversely, if caught by the hunter, they will receive an enema right here in the hospital, experiencing a truly explosive ending. As the game begins, the 6 players immediately start looking for their hiding spots. Player 1, Boris, quickly heads to the hospital lounge and crawls straight under the sofa. I don't know if Boris underestimated his own weight, or if he thinks the hunter is blind. Fortunately, Boris quickly realizes the situation and decides to change his spot. After searching around, he finds there's space inside the lounge bed. So, with the help of the cameraman, he uses all his strength to squeeze inside. Player 2, Natasha, runs through the entire hospital floor and finds a space behind the MRI machine. She thinks this is a great hiding spot, as long as she puts a warning sign on the outside. The hunter won't suspect it's hollow inside. Player 3, Ivan, after opening several doors continuously, discovers a secret door and hides in the gap behind the wall. He believes that when the hunter sees an empty room, he certainly won't search carefully. Player 4, young Misha, takes advantage of his small stature to hide directly inside a cabinet. He didn't forget to bring a pizza in with him. This kid really knows how to enjoy life. Player 5, Katya, chooses to hide behind a billboard, wrapping herself in paper to blend in. Without a closer look, you'd think it's just a pile of trash. Player 6, Sergey, relies on his physical fitness to climb directly into the hospital ceiling. Unless the hunter knows some light kung fu, it won't be easy to spot Sergey. And so, all 6 players have found their hiding spots. You can take a bold guess who will survive until the very end. Night falls. The hunter arrives. One look at this hunter tells you he's no amateur. He checks every place with extreme care. He quickly arrives at player 1, Boris' location. The hunter spots something wrong with the bed immediately. Boris, who used all his strength to hide in there, is eliminated less than 2 minutes into the game. Goodbye. Boris clearly lacks experience. Experienced players generally wouldn't hide in a spot like this. After catching Boris, the hunter is filled with confidence. Unknowingly, he searches his way to the front desk. Unfortunately, he finds nothing there. The hunter continues searching room by room, adhering to the principle of never missing a single spot. Soon, the hunter arrives at player 2, Natasha's location. Natasha, who was playing on her phone, suddenly has her heart in her throat after searching around. The hunter sets his sights on the MRI machine, but just as Natasha predicted, the hunter ignores the warning sign, looks briefly inside the MRI tube, and leaves. After leaving, the hunter targets the hospital beds again, but the other players aren't as clumsy as Boris to hide under a bed. We can also see that the hunter searches very thoroughly, not even letting the walls go unchecked. It's just that the hospital is too big. Before long, the hunter reaches player 3, Ivan's hiding spot. The moment the hunter opens the elevator door, Ivan, hiding behind the wall, is startled. Looking at the empty room, the hunter doesn't leave. Following past experience, he taps on the wall to see if it sounds hollow. Ivan is quite lucky. as the hunter taps exactly on the solid part of the wall nearby. However, the hunter still doesn't choose to leave, and instead starts searching outside the room. Soon, the hunter discovers the crawl space outside, and crawls right in. Player 3, Ivan, becomes the second contestant eliminated, having found 2 players. The hunter gets even more excited, dancing right there on the spot. He then continues his rhythm, searching room by room. After finding nothing more on the first floor, the hunter decides to go to the second floor. He immediately enters the room where Sergei is hiding. However, he could never imagine that Sergei is actually hiding in the ceiling. From the ceiling, Sergei can see the hunter's every move clearly. The hunter can only leave in disappointment and continues searching upstairs. But no matter how the hunter rummages through chests and cupboards, he just cannot find the third player. Unable to find anyone, the hunter gives up in frustration and starts playing with the medical equipment. Truly, men will be boys until they die. However, time is running out. The hunter has no choice but to continue searching. Just like that, the hunter arrives at player 5, Katya's location by the billboard. But Katya's trash pile disguise clearly did not fool the hunter. Now only 3 players remain. The hunter checks even more carefully. The hunter continues with his relaxed pace back to the first floor. Unknowingly, he enters the room where Misha is hiding. Obviously, the cabinets won't be skipped. Obviously, Misha is eliminated too. Now, not much time remains. The hunter's relaxed expression from the start is gone. He starts rummaging frantically, digging 3 feet into the ground. He even rechecks the rooms he checked at the beginning, but still can't find Natasha or Sergei. But it's like he is not coming. Just as the hunter wants to search further, host Igor comes out to tell the hunter time is up. when the hunter learns where Natasha and Sergei were hiding. He is filled with regret. He had checked all those places. Finally, the 4 captured players and the failed hunter will undergo the enema check at this hospital. Meanwhile, Natasha and Sergei successfully split the $100,000 prize. If you like shows like this, please leave a like and follow us.